Now then everyone, back on Red Bear project today. It's bloody cold today. It's horrible and damp and miserable. Sun's just starting to punch its way through. I don't know if it's just started to punch its way through. Anyway, it was snow this morning. Got out to get in my car, and yeah, it was covered in a light dosing of snow. Now it's all damp, and yeah. I don't mind the cold. It's when it starts getting damp it gets a bit horrible. But we're going to be stripping bits off today, so getting the glass out and whatnot, and this front cross member, if my hands haven't turned blue by the time we get around to that point, bonnet pulls, stuff like that we won't need. Obviously cross member will be needing, but not for now. And front windscreen's got a crack in it anyway, so that's going to be going. I'm just going to use a Stanley knife to cut the seals on the glass, because although the front windscreen seal's alright, I'm just going to buy a new one anyway, and we're not going to be using back windscreen seals, back window seals. Sunroof might stay in for now just to keep the weather out of it somewhat, but I don't know if I'm wasting my time trying to stop that from happening, considering I haven't got any doors on it. But anyway, let's crack on and cut these windows out. Right, so that's all the windows out. As you can see, it's actually fairly solid around the actual back windows. It's getting a little bit thin there, but not too bad. Windscreen's got a little bit in the usual spots, bottom edges, but they're not holed or perforated. Hopefully, when I get the when it gets dipped and when I get a wire wheel on it, it'll still be all right. Not too bad. These back ones were a bit of a ball ache to get out because they've been glued in. So I actually got the this one here. I decided not to cut it in the end. I just took the steel, the chrome trims from around the windows, and it just pushed straight out. Got to drill that hole there, missed that one there. So I'm going to take this bonnet pull off, I think. I don't know whether I'm going to take the windscreen, the sunroof out tonight. I can't actually quite tell how you take it out, so if anybody knows, that would be nice if you could give me a hint. These just pull straight off. I've already pulled the other side. These come off like that. It's this bit here that I'm a bit unsure about. But alright, so I'll crack on with taking the bonnet pull off. Bonnet pull. I've taken that trim off the inside as well because we won't ever be putting that back on. I was going to take this the subframe off the front end, but I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to leave it on there. I'm undecided as of yet whether I'm gonna get it dipped before I start working on it, or dip it after I've worked on it, or halfway in between maybe. I'd like to dip it after before I'd done all the work to it, but with it being, I don't really have an indoor space to work on it at the moment, so yeah, obviously if I get it dipped, it's going to be bare metal, it's going to rust like mad, and even inside a workshop it would slightly rust anyway, but I wouldn't be too bothered about that. So I think I'm going to at least get all the archwork done to fit the 33s before I dip it, and maybe even get the roll cage done as well, because to be able to do the back tubs, because I'm gonna put new tubs in the back, because even from the factory when they're on full flex, the inside of the tyre rubs on this inside wall here, only lightly, but it still does it. So with 33s on, it's definitely going to do that. So I'm going to move that wall in about an inch, and obviously it's also going to be a bigger radius as well on that back arch, and that one obviously. This this here, this bracing here, actually is quite a lot to do with the integrity of the shell, because it sends all the load, or a lot of the load, from this strut here, from this strut mount, up and across up into the rest of the frame, and that arch also with the shape of it spreads the load a lot as well. So that's going to be basically is going to be replaced by the rear strut going up to the top of the cage, and then I'll probably put a brace from the strut to the arch as well, try and spread the load again. And then I think I'll be putting a brace across the two as well. So that's how that's going to work out so far in my head. I think next I'm just going to take this pedal assembly out if I can, see if it's going to play ball with me or not, and then really, apart from drilling these plates off before it gets dipped, that's about it for stripping it down so far. Like I say, I think I'm going to put all the suspension on dry, basically, just so that, because I've got to cut these back definitely behind these plates here. There's a well, I'll show you. So I'm gonna, even on like 29-inch tyres, it does catch on this part of the arch just here. So I'm actually gonna cut that out, and I'm gonna fit it flush with this strut here, this bracing here, and hopefully that'll allow for the clearance for the 33s. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then these are obviously going to be cut right around to the top of this lip here. I've got rid of the bonnet pull, basically because I'm not going to be using it. I'm going to be using clips to hold the bonnet on, because my bonnet and doors, I think I'm going to make carbon fibre bonnet and doors. Well, I'm pretty much fixed on the idea of doing that, and then just 4 points in the corners for it to clip onto. So right, anyway, I'll take this pedal assembly out. Right, well that's the pedal assembly out. This brace here, when I put the roll cage in, I think I'll get rid of that, and I'll just put a bit of CDS tube, same size as the roll cage is going to be, and I'll weld this onto it. So this here will be gone, and I'll integrate the cross brace for the front loop in the into that, and then I think I'm going to get rid of the sunroof, because by the time I put my cross brace for the top, and I don't know whether I'm going to put an X-frame in it yet or not, but either way, it's not going to be much use as an escape hatch once I've got that cross brace in. So I think I'm just going to patch that up. It won't. I mean, I'll do my best to make it look decent, but it won't look absolutely spot on. If it was a restoration, then I'd make it look absolutely spot on, but it's not. It's going to get beaten up and abused, so it's going and it's just getting patched up. And that's pretty much it, apart from these, like, you know, there's little clips that need pulling out.
windscreen washer jets as well, and then those these top trim carrier parts that I just riveted on. I'll probably do those off camera, just drill them out and get rid of them. So next, like I say, I think I'm going to hopefully I'll be able to find somebody that's got some old 33s around that they don't want anymore, because I can't really afford to buy them at the moment, and I certainly don't want them sat around for however long deteriorating. Next thing I'll get cracks in them, and I'll have spent God knows how much money on some 33-inch tyres and not be able to use them. So hopefully somebody will have some old worn-out ones lying around that they don't want anymore. But we'll see. And then I'll put the suspension together, probably put the back axle on dry as well, and get to cutting these arches and making them so they fit the 33s, hopefully. Alright, thanks for watching, appreciate it. Channel's building quite nicely at the moment because I'm putting out regular content, so appreciate all the subscriptions and the likes and the comments. Cheers for now, bye bye.